Hello, it's Bud. Let's talk about changing a drawing to vector lines. May not do everything on the drawing, but we're going to give people an idea of what's going on. Okay, so let's go to Designer in CarveWright. Let's go get our pattern of a patch, which is what Captain Bruce is dealing with. I'll make it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to invert it so that I can see what's going on here. Just so you know what's going on, the board settings on this, the length is 8 inches and the width is 14. Just so you know where I'm dealing with from that standpoint. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a rectangle. Let's see, first off, let's center this patch. Maybe that's what I didn't do to start with originally when I played with this. Okay, so now I'm going to get a rectangle and I'm going to start a little bit below center, come up and come across and get it the size I want it. And I'm going to center it right and left. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to set on this top line here and get the 4-pointed arrow, right click, and get a form. You can't see it because it's higher than it needs to be. Just a minute so you can see what I got. And I'm going to click on form and do an arc, and this changes. I'll draw it up to the top. Now let me get my frame back where I want it. Okay, so that's pretty well what I want. So I'm going to do a layout and a mirror, vertical, and I have the same thing on the bottom. So I'm hold down Control and light up both top and bottom. I'm going to click on Carve Region, do an outline, assign a bit of 60 degree, and I'm going to go 0.1 tenth of an inch. And now I'm going to get rid of both these triangles. So I'm going to hold down Control, click on those, and get rid of that. Okay, so there's my outer path. Okay, so now I'm going to do another rectangle. Start here, across, and then drag this thing down. Layout, center, set on this bottom line, and just above where you are is the form. Change it to an arc and draw it down. Oops, you know what, I'm on the wrong one. Just a minute. Let's do that again. Rectangle, I want the inner one. I want the outer one, I want the inner one. Okay, layout, center, set on this line, right click, go up to form, go to arc, and draw this down. Layout, center, no, mirror, vertical. Hold down Control and highlight both of them. And Carve Region, outline, bit 60, depth 0.1/10, and highlight both of these, hold down Control, and get rid of them. Now, make this thing a little bigger so I can see what I got here. We're going to deal with these mountains. Okay, so I'm going to do connected lines to start with. I'm going to start here, come up to here, okay, another set of connected lines. I'm going to start here, whoop, escape, connected lines, start here, double click, and that's done. So now one more time, connected lines. And they're done. So now let's highlight all the connected lines. Undo that patch. Assign the bit. 60 degree 0.1, and I've got that. Okay, okay, this is going to be just a little bit harder, and I'm going to warn you, I'm going to leave you do the snake once I hand you this patch. Alright, so I can do a rectangle to start with. I'll start here. And I've got the rectangle. Okay, so now I'm going to use connected lines, and I'm going to start here, these connected lines are going to end up being a little different than the others, and I'm just being not quite as precise as I would necessarily have to be. I could have put grid lines on this thing and gone to specific points. It's a little different than triangles. I think I want this one out here a little bit more. And I'm going to make it shine there. And this one I'm going to bring out. Looks pretty good. Okay, so now I've got the connected lines highlighted. Hold down Control and click on my rectangle. Do a carve region. Click on Outline. And I'm not sure what happened. I don't see it. Be back in a minute. Somehow it made an outer past carve region. what that was. Let's see if we can do this again now. Okay, here's your connected lines. Hold down Control. And the rectangle. Okay. It is carve region. Do an outline. There. That's what I wanted. So now I can get rid of connected lines and the rectangle. And I have everything except the snake. And I'm going to let you play with the snake, but it's the same kind of deal. The thing I didn't do though was assign a bit to this. So let's go back here. V-bit 0.1. Okay, the only thing I've got left is a snake. And I can do that for you, but you see what I'm doing. It's just going to be tracing it and making it large enough that I can deal with it, and then doing connected lines down one side, back the other side, in and out, whatever, in that respect. When I get all done, what I'm going to do is delete the patch, and I have everything I need. And they're all just vector carves. Anytime I want to cross-check, I can delete the path and then instantly come back and do an undo, and I'm back to where I have the patch and the vector lines. And I'm just using a 60-degree bit and choosing what depth I want. In my case, I'm using 1/10 of an inch. So I'll let you do the snake or whatever you put in there. But this will be a much faster carve than a raster. And Captain, I hope that helps you understand. And I'll save this and post it on the forum.